Hello everyone, hope we're all good. Thanks to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes. It means a lot, thanks. Love the feedback. Love the fact that people are loving these short stories and appreciate you tuning in to my channel. It means a lot. A few years ago, I done a podcast with James English, my first. I was quite nervous. It was new to me. I'd never heard a podcast before. It was 2019. We done it in Exercise for Less in Bellevale because at the time I was living with my mum in a bungalow on a camp bed with a couple of dogs. I had Joe and her partner. So there was no way, and my ma smokes bifters like there's no tomorrow. So it looks like a blues when you go in the can. And there was no way I was bringing anyone into my ma's to sit down and do a podcast. And I asked Exercise for Less at the time, it's closed down now. It's moved on to JD, but would they allow us to sit there and do a little pod? And he said, yeah, and it was like right in front of the running machines and the exercise bikes, and everyone was grunting and snorting, and it was awkward because the distraction was a bit mad. But yeah, we got on it. It's done really well. It hit good numbers eventually. So then, yeah, we swapped numbers and we became good friends. You know, and I watched as he progressed in life and smashed the podcast. Yeah, so James is getting more popular and bigger guests on board. I'm watching his channel as it grows, and you know, I'm seeing the competition. I'm seeing all the YouTube beef. You know, it gets a little bizarre at times. It seems to be quite toxic and full of resentment and jealousy and envy. You know, people who are insecure and inadequate and can't convey a message or articulate themselves properly just rant and spew venom at other people, and they've got this platform to do it. You know, that was new to me because, you know, you had a little bit of beef with someone and it was like, it was either over the phone, in the street, at a boozer. Well, now it's all over social media. You can just like call someone a dickhead and get away with it. You know, and just humiliate and embarrass someone. Anyway, so that's what I saw with YouTube. It became a little toxic circle of people just screaming, belling shouts at each other. And James was carrying on doing his own thing, and he'd done this ayahuasca trip in Costa Rica, and I've seen a little bit of a documentary, and his eyeballs are all over the gaff, and he's experiencing all this crazy gear that's going on for him, and you know, he's telling me about it on the phone. I'm thinking, whoa, sounds a bit heavy, that, mate. It brings up all the trauma. You know, the healing process at the same time. And my Glaswegian accent's not the best, so I'll swear that one. All right, pal, how you doing? So anyway, yeah, so he's really passionate about this DMT at the time. And, you know, a couple of weeks later, he sends me a message, said, look, I'm going to get 5 previous guests on a documentary, and we're going to go to Costa Rica. Would you be up for it? All expenses paid. We'll try this DMT, we'll be getting filmed and all that. And I said, yeah, straight away. Didn't even think. People please, like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, nice one. Where's the ticket? Let's get over there. Flying. Sat in the house with my partner, telling her I've just had a message of James, and she said, well, is it a good idea? Because you're in recovery, you know, Bill. I went, what? She said, yeah, you're in recovery, you know, you're 3 years clean. It's a drug. A drug's a drug, innit? You know, I don't know much about what you do in the fellowship that you go to, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you've told me that you're abstinence, and I was going, no, it's not, it's like, it's a plant. And she said, so's cannabis. That's a drug, isn't it? You know, and that's a gateway drug for you. It sends you out the door, it sends you down the wrong path. I was going, no, but you know, everybody's got demons to fight. So I was like manipulating myself, and you know, I was confused. And then I never had the balls to say, look, James, to be honest, mate, I don't really want to go. And I thought, this is what I'm going to say. This like, this is a mad one. This like, I was going to go, yeah, because I thought, fuck that. I want the all inclusive here. I want to sit off and go on holiday, all expenses paid. I thought, I'll get there, yeah. And the minute he started throwing the DMT thing at me, I I'll just go, nah, you're all right, lads, I feel a bit sick, I'm not up for that, you know. I'll just swear it and just watch them go through the process and just enjoy an holiday like that with me coconut and me little umbrella sticking out of it. But yeah, I could try and like blend it that way. Then he had a list of guests. He said, look, there's 5 guests coming. I was one of them. You know, and the list, and the list was like, it was a mad list. Like, so we're going to bring Marvin here, bit Bill. Okay, Marvin. Don't know Marvin. I hadn't met him at the time. He said, Joe Egan is on board as well. Okay, Joe. Big Joe. Met Joe once. Ferris. Okay. Ferris. Here's another one. Aaron G. All right, Aaron. Never really had much to do with that, and had no beef, so. But I thought, fucking hell, that's a mad mob, that, isn't it? Me and 4 other, or maybe 5 other people. Can you imagine that mob turning up at the airport? All those faces presenting the passports. All right, where are you going? What's in Costa Rica? So, have you got anything you'd like to declare? Yeah, just like 80 pages of precons, is that okay? That's what it'd be like, won't it? Honest to God, it'd just be like, would have been a former villains, heading out to Costa Rica to just go mental on the LDMT. Yeah, it was, for me, you know, briefly appealing. And then reality sunk in pretty quick because I thought, like, yeah, once too many and 1,000 is never enough, Bill. What if you enjoy it? What if you want to, if it takes you to another platform and you end up living out there with a pair of herbal flip-flops and a grass skirt and doing all that hula dancing, because that's where my head was going. I'll be on the beach, like shooting out of a cartoon. And, you know, and I couldn't imagine the experiences we have with each other out there. You know, and I would like to have thought that, you know, we'd all get on well. I'm pretty sure. You know, I'll get on with it. You know, I'll get on with anyone. Me, you know, I've met Marvin, I've met Joe. I've yet to meet Ferris or Darren. You know, but I would like to have sat down and had a chat with each and every one of them. You know, because I believe that we're all the same. We're all cut from the same cloth. We've all got our own trauma to deal with, and we've all got our own personal experiences that we can share and benefit from each other. So that would have been an interesting topic, sitting around the campfire, drinking the LDMT. Yeah. But it never happened, did it? It never will. It was never going to happen. Maybe in the future, something similar, but without the DMT. You know, sorry, James, about trying to blag an holiday area. Because I just carsied, my ass fell out of me. I was thinking, there's no way on this planet. I was saying to my partner, I'm going, I'll go there, right? And what I will do is I'll just like come up with an excuse, you know what I mean? She said, well, you're not being honest, are you? And I don't like being dishonest, you know, so I was being dishonest to myself. And if I would have sat there on the plane with them all, just feeling dead uncomfortable and dead awkward, because I would have known what I was going into. I would have known that I wasn't going to be doing it. And I was out there just to blag it for an holiday, you know what I mean? I just went missing. And had a little bit of an adventure on my own, while they're all screaming like banshees in the woods, running around. Because that's what was going through my head. I thought, that's what's going to happen, isn't it? They're all going to be screaming and it's going to be mental, and, you know, because I've read up on it as well after that. I thought, whoa, some people never come back from this. But yeah. So yeah, anyway, thanks again for watching, and I appreciate all your support. Take care.